All right, listen to me right now. I love you guys, but whatever you're doing, stop, put the dinner fork down, sit down, and get ready, because right now we're going to take a deep dive into Just Cause 3 and Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Yeah! Here we go. Please welcome Roland Lesterlin and JF Dugas. Love that name. They're going to kick it off with Just Cause 3. Rico's back for more, and what kind of updates and additions you guys had for his arsenal of weaponry? I love this game. I want my grappling hook. We talked about it yesterday.
Well, we wanted to completely change the grapple hook in a good way. So we took everything that was great in Just Cause 2, really polished it, got it working, and then we added in the ability for multiple tethers in there now, and we can actually control the tension of every single wire. And the beauty of that is that allows you to create these amazing cascades of destruction.
What does he got? What does he have on his back here? Is that a bazooka?
Oh yeah, that's an RPG right there.
Okay, because that's safe to do that.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You can wingsuit with an RPG. I see nothing wrong with that. It's Rico.
Right.
It's just going to dive straight through the world, through the clouds, and that's just showing off a little bit of his new wingsuit as well.
Yep.
We wanted to stabilize a parachute, make that a combat platform.
Oh, wait a minute, we're having a Michael Bay moment here, aren't we? Look at this, look at this!
Hijacking an aircraft.
Like you do.
Feels like what you're meant to do, right?
Right.
So Di Ravello is our dictator. He is the evildoer of this land, and Rico is back to save the nation from Di Ravello.
Now, it's known for its over-the-top destruction, and you can chain things together in the past. That's got to be there, right?
Oh yeah, I mean we decided to really push the physics of the world as well, so instead of having a health bar on each Chaos object, they are all completely physicalized now. So you can actually tear a fuel tank off of its base, attach it to a helicopter, fly it around, and drop it on something if you want to.
This is like, we've heard sandbox games before. This is like the ultimate destruction of sandbox destruction, right?
Yeah, this is a sandbox game. It is about your creativity.
Now I want to talk to you about, this is the first time the Just Cause franchise is on Xbox One. I played the hell out of 2, and it was, oh god, it was so good. What were you guys able to do with the new power of this next generation console?
Honestly, everything. It's so much more fun to be able to do all the things we've been imagining being able to do in the past, and now we're able to do it. The physics we're able to do, over 4 million physical objects in the world at the same time, a fully physicalized water system, so we can have waves, you can jump them with boats. The grapple hook itself, being able to have multiple tether lines, we never had to be able to do that before. And then of course, the number of military, the number of vehicles we can spawn in, just the density of the world, and we now are able to even carve into our landscape, so we can do tunnels and caves and huge cave systems, and it's crazy.
Now this takes place in Medici, correct?
Yeah, Medici is the...
Tell us a little bit about that, pardon my English accent.
So it's a Mediterranean-inspired island.
Because Just Cause 2 was more Caribbean.
It was. The island of Panau was before, right. And it was all kind of jungle-based, inspired over in kind of Malaysia area.
Yep.
So this time we're going to the Mediterranean, so it has a lot of history, a lot of depth to it.
And great food.
And great food.
All right, I want to talk about, Jane, you brought us some gameplay of Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. Let's bring that up on the monitor here for the folks at home and kind of walk us through what we're seeing. Here we go.
Well, at this point in the story, Adam Jensen is on an investigation to find some terrorist people, and he goes into a ghetto outside of Prague, which is called the Golem Ghetto, and he needs to find them. But it seems like this footage, like it's the mix of all these things. So it shows Prague. It shows the explosion that happened at the beginning of the game,
right.
And then after that it shows Golem, the place where you have to go to interrogate the potential terrorists behind those attacks. And the thing is that in Mankind Divided, we're in a period of time where augmented people are segregated, like they're seen as dangerous for society, they're seen as a common threat, and they're put into ghettos. There are laws to make sure that they're staying out of the way, and when Adam Jensen goes there, it's kind of a harsh place, and even if he's augmented, it's still like he has those shiny augmentations and whatnot, and he doesn't belong there, so he's kind of this stranger in a strange land kind of guy.
Mankind Divided, you play as Adam. Tell us what you've done to upgrade some of his abilities.
Well, what was important for us, for Adam Jensen, it was to bring him back to the next level. We were saying that Adam Jensen is the Man 2.0, but now we try to bring him to Man 3.0. We beefed up the possibility and augmentations with the gun arms, where you can be really reactive on the fly. fly, you shoot, you can use your mechanical arms to disable some of the enemies. We really wanted to up the combat experience to make it on the same level as the stealth experience, making sure that no matter what is your playstyle, you'll always have plenty of gadgets and augmentations to play with that will help you to stay in the playstyle.
Yeah, I remember that folks went through like the previous Deus Ex game, completely stealth mode.
Yeah.
And I go in loud and proud.
That's it.
Right, so you can really play exactly the way you want it. How do you keep a balance of that in the game to keep the players entertained and engaged in the story?
Well, it's always a question of balancing the challenges to make sure that level design and the enemy design and everything allows you to explore, to make you feel that you have opportunities to go on one side or another. If you want to be combat oriented, you have plenty of augmentations to play with, and you can take advantage of the environment as well. But if you want to be stealthy, we always make sure that we balance or we build the levels in such a way that you can see, oh, there's an opportunity here, I can do this, I can do that. And it's also a lot about balancing the AI to make sure that they can go from combat to they lost you, then they're looking for you, then they forget about you. So it's all these tricks together, making sure that all players find what they're looking for.
I remember playing the previous games, you made some choices at the end, and I'll have no spoilers if no one finished the second one. But it really impacted the story. I assume we're going to have the same type of mechanic again, whether you're going stealth or you're going loud.
Well, we're pushing it further. We're trying to make sure that all the choices you make in this game is going to tell the story in a different way, that each player will have a different story of the same experience.
Right.
And we're making sure that all the choices lead to strong consequences that can lead you left or right. It can give you more opportunities in stealth or in combat, or it can open or close some story doors, etc., etc.
All right, I'm excited for both of these games. I'm a huge fan of both your games. I finished them both. A lot of people in the industry don't have to play a lot of time to play games, and I am proud of what you guys have done. So thank you guys. Roland, JF, thank you for stopping by.